Come on.
Sir, left, right, mid functions.
Yes. Please repeat. Raise your hands.
Sir, we did the inbuilt functions, left, right, mid, and then combining these, and then search function.
Okay. Great, 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 Dhruv. Thank you. So from there itself, we will start further. So I'm sharing with you with these all are called text functions, right? So I'm sharing my screen with you. Hope it is you can see this. Okay, there are some more functions which are proper, lower, upper, len. Okay, so lower in the text value, lower actually converts the text into the lower case, and upper converts the text into uppercase, right? So proper converts the first letter in the uppercase and the rest in the sentence case, you can say, right? So formula is just given over here. So whatever is in uh, any of the cells, and you can actually use the formula in order to convert it. Do it now. Just write hello there in A and put the formula what is given in B and C, means a B1 and C1 cell, and see what happens if you are able to get it. Carry on, do it. And as soon as you do it, please tell me that you have done it by raising your hands. Okay. Yes, very good. Yes, Dhruv, Saksham, Vishrat, Hardik, Anmol, Abhipray, Nandini, excellent. Rohil also, great. So hope this is clear to you that what this lower and upper does with the text. Okay. Yeah. Next is len. Len returns the numeric value equal to the number of characters in the text value. That is the length of the text value. So further here spaces will be included if these are there, right? So if we just want to understand that how much space or how much character are there in one of these, then we can use this function. Just do it, hurry up. Don't think, okay, I will do it afterwards. Okay, what is this? This is very simple. I can do it. Fine. So don't do it. Don't think like that. Actually do it once, just once. If you do it, it will be thoroughly with you forever. Len is nothing but length. Yeah, Dhruv has done it. Abhipray, Anmol, Hardik, Nandini. Fine. Okay, let us proceed. Now this is a trim. Okay, now trim and then the text value we have to go for whatever text value it is. So whatever, if we will apply this, then what it does is in front of us, that how it will be able. So old text and the trim text will be here. So you can just write down these things and apply this formula. You will find that the remaining things actually gets trimmed. So whatever you have to trim accordingly, you have to put the text value, and you can get it done. Okay. Fine. So REPT, and can you see this particular line over there? This line is given in our on our keyboard. So can anyone tell me where this line you will find? If you see, there is an end button on the right hand side. Just near to that there is one slash, you call it as a backslash, and along with that if you press shift you will get this particular uh, uh, this stick, you can say, right? So this we can use for a graphical presentation, or you can say this is used for showing the frequencies. Okay, or you can say the number can be shown just by making a graph if you do not want to go in the graphs. Actually, this was a function which was previously used when the Excel was just introduced in a DOS based type of thing. Means it was previously it was called Lotus 123. If you do you remember the history of Excel? It is do you know about it? So previously this Excel was nothing but there was one software called Lotus. So Lotus was there when the Lotus was there, then this particular thing we used to have it just in order to show the graphical presentation. Okay. So see if it is working or not. So it actually converts the numbers into this particular dandas. Okay. Hope you are able to get it. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So if you try doing it, you will get it. I hope you might have tried it by the time. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So next is your dates and the times. Okay. Now you have to just know how the Excel uses dates and the time. So dates are stored in Excel as a number of days since 31st December 1899, and for that date, that is example worst means it is just means it actually is stored as in number one. Fine. So if you just see it over here, that from January 1 1990 and onwards the dates will be taken up. Okay. And you can use this you can see this with the help of a formula. So to see this, type a date in a cell and then press Control Dash. And this is one another sign which you have in order to see the formula view. Okay, so these are the shortcut keys which you can use, or otherwise you can just see it in the formula itself. Okay, so just try it. Hope you are getting it. Done.
Yes, sir.
You're getting, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
Good. So when you have to see the means the time gap, you can use these formulas in order to do it. Fine. Let's just time and the dates in the same cell. So a cell can contain both time and the date. Fine. So the value of both time and the date is stored internally as a single decimal number. Now the whole number portion represents the date and is the number of days since 31st December 1899. Okay, so the decimal part represents the time and is the fraction of the day that has actually lapsed. Fine. So these are the examples given. For example, means you can say the zero has started from January 1st, 1999. And accordingly, the remaining things are there. So you can apply your mathematics in order to get the dates and and because actually why it has been done? It has been done in order to make the dates also work like we do with the integers in our Excel. Okay, so there has to be some at least a starting point. Now let me tell you one thing over here, and it is very important to understand, is that that time is nothing but an interval type of thing, and we do not know when the time has started, and we do not know when the time will end. And for our easiness, we just call it as an infinity, right? So nobody in the world or nobody in the universe knows when the time has started, and nobody knows till when it will go on. Okay, but in this case it will not work at all. We have to have some absolute zero. So that's why that absolute zero has been placed at 1st of January 1900 AD. Okay, and from there itself, if you see, if you put the time accordingly, then it will give that portion of the day which has passed or which is there, right? So if you apply it over here on January 1st, 1990 at 12 a.m. So it will show you 1. That is 1 day since December 31st, 1899, and 0% of the day has left so far. Okay. Is it okay? So if you put it,
Yes, sir.
yeah, if you put it as 1st January 12 p.m., then it is 1.5 day has passed. That is 0.5 of the day lapsed. 1 day plus 0.5 means 1.5 दिन निकल गया. ऐसे ही अगले में आ जाएगा 2.5 दिन निकल गया. 2.5 days has passed. Okay, so if you keep on doing this, then you will, so the decimal part, so it has actually broken down the time into certain decimal. One represents, or you can say the integer before decimal place is written, that actually represent the complete days, and the afterwards represent the fraction of that day. Okay, so this is a system of Excel, that how it actually records the time and the dates. Okay, so there are certain examples that how much it has lapsed since when. So you can already get it. I think you have already done it also, because it was given on the previous slide too. If you have not done it, just you can do it now. Okay, so just you have to calculate that how much time it will be, right? So you have already done it. Let us proceed. Now there are some arithmetic regarding these dates, that how you will be proceeding further. So whatever date you have, if you add something in it, so it will show you the things accordingly. Okay, so these are the examples which are given. So you can do arithmetic with dates. You can add and subtract the days by adding and subtracting the whole numbers, and add and subtract the times by adding and subtracting the fractional values of it. Okay, so accordingly these formulas are given. So you can do the things, you can put some date in A1 cell, and you can apply the remaining formula in rest of the cells, and you will get the answers accordingly. It means that Excel enables us to do all the arithmetic in date also. Is it okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So further is the formatting of the cells with the date. This is also very important, because sometimes the dates are not in our control. Okay, so what you can do is you can just see the formatting of the dates, and you can set it according to our own needs. So what is to be done is, wherever you have written the date, just go on that particular cell and right click. And when we will right click, there is a option called format cells. If you press that option, you will get this type of window which is there on your screen now. Okay, you go on, then you have to, in the category, you have to go on date, or you can just go on this number, right? Or either, and then you can choose the date or time or the custom, and then you can look at the appropriate format in which you want the date to be in. Right, and accordingly you can set it so the date format will be changed accordingly. So if we choose the general or the number, the internal number for the date and the time will be displayed in the spreadsheet, even in the values view also, right? So please try doing it. Can you see various options which are available to you for the dates which you can write? See it, do it now, and raise your hands if you do it. So let me just have a look of that, how many of you do it. Okay, Dhruv has done it. Manveer, Abhipray, Anmol, Hardik, Tanuj, Vishrat, Pranav, Akhil, no, Manan, Saksham, fine, Gurkirat also. Fine then. So this is how we can change the format of the dates also, right? This is certain functions of date and time. If you want to have a current date, you can just write today and then parenthesis. Now you can have a time, then now you can just, if you put this function now, it will give you the current year, month, day, right? So this is date and time functions. So you can add months to start the dates by this e date bracket start date and months. Extract age of a person, you can dated date if this is start date and end date, means what will be the start date and end date what will be his age. So you can just derive the age by this. Okay. So there are certain formats which are given, Y for the difference in the years, M, DD, MM, YY and all that, YM for the difference in months and ignoring the years. So there are various ways to do it, right? So you can actually apply these ways in order to perform the things. Okay, so it's given over here, the date time function is there, right? So date of birth is given, and uh, today is what is today's, it has been given over here. And if we have to calculate the age, then we have to just go with this formula, dated if. Okay, and accordingly it will calculate. Try it with your own age now. Do it, do it. Try it with your own age, and as soon as you get it, raise your hand. Do it, do it. Now see, here in this, a combination of text and the date and time functions both are used in order to beautify it. Now still if you use it, now here if you see these inverted commas and is also used. Okay, but to some extent, if you use it as it is, there is no gap between 8 and months in the answer. So if you use it properly, you can get the difference between 8 and months written in your you can say the outcome cell. Okay, so please try it. Whether, let me see whether you can get it or not. Even you can try it afterwards. Whatever is given over here, please try that once. You will be able to get this done. Manveer has done it. Excellent. There is no hurry. You please take your time, but understand it and then do it. Vishrat, very good. Hardik. Vishrat, you have done it, na?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Though this is a little bit tricky, Vishrat, I hope you have understood also how it is going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Means this programming which has been done in the parenthesis, I hope you are able to understand it. Abhiprey also has done, Dhruv has also done it. Yes, Dhruv, understood the things?
Yes, sir. Sir, Y
How?
extracts the years and YM extracts the months.
Excellent, excellent. Good, Nandini also. Parth also. Good, great. Tanuj. So this was a little bit a tricky and a tedious one, but I'm happy that you are able to do this. Fine. Okay, guys, put down your hands. Thank you. Now next are the logical values. So slowly we are going inside of the Excel. Okay. Now logical operators you know very well. So logical operators are greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to, or equal to or not equal to. So these are the logic gates. So we can just use it as such that 3 is greater than 2. So this is something which is called true because 3 is actually greater than 2. But converse is false, so it will be false. So true and false are also operators. Okay. Now, if we see now to what extent it will show us, because logical formula will give us the answers of true and false. And if true, then we can further means the you can say the logical outputs can also be used in the further formulas. That's why I told you that true and false are also the parameters. So you can so say these can also work as a operators. Okay, because these are the outcomes and something can be dependent on this. So accordingly, it has to be treated, right? So over here, if you see, can you do this logical formula, numerical values with these formulas? Do it now, you will get it. Do it. Only Manveer has done, or Manveer has done it previously? Abhipray, Manan, Dhruv, Anmol, excellent. Hardik, okay, Vishrat, Nandini, Tanuj, Saksham, good, 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 great. So I hope you have understood what logical formulas are. And you can see if we have the same formulas, you can have different values. Okay, formula if you keep same, you will get just opposite value because now you will be going to change the things over there. So without changing the formula, put 3 in place of 1 and let the 2 be at the place itself. Okay, and then see how this formula, how this the outcome changes. So just replace 1 with 3 and you will be able to see that the output totally changes. Have you done it? Do it, do it. Or you can even write these in some other column which is adjoining so that you can see the difference that which is what. Dhruv and Tanuj have done it. I think others also have also tried it and done it. Good, good, fine, excellent. Yeah, Rohil, Nandini, Vishrat, Pranay, Pranav, Tanuj, and Dhruv. Yeah, Anmol also, Rohil also, Hardik too. Great, fine. So now we are coming on the logical function which is called if function. You know it very well how to use if function. So here also the things are same. So for 3 is to 3 and 2, if you write 3 and 2 in the numerical values and then the logical formula you apply that if A2 is more than A3, then I am happy, comma I am sad. So this is if then statement or else also. So it is if then else type of statement or if then else type of structure you are using over here. That if A2 is more than A3, then I am happy, comma means otherwise I am sad. I hope you are understanding this. Do it, do it, do it. And try changing again the values. Are you getting it? Vishrat, done?
I'm doing it, sir. वो तो पिछला वाला रह गया.
कोई बात नहीं, करो करो. Do it, everyone. Done? Abhipray, very good. Any problem?
No, sir.
Excellent. Dhruv, Anmol, Vishrat, Tanuj, Nandini, Hardik. Excellent. Niyati also. Parth. Fine. Now, if you have some numerical results, that can also be shown as such, because previously the the text results were there and we used inverted commas for it. Numerical results can be shown without using inverted commas. Okay, so this is a very easy logical function. I think this is the first thing which you learn in a decision making, particularly when you are using your algorithms of your uh, programs. Okay, so this is the first most basic thing that we learn, that what happens with if statement. Okay, so this is very important. Now in the same way there are and, or, and not. So these in physics these are called logical gates or logic gates. So accordingly it is there that the following is true: fish live in water and deer live. So you have to choose both. So and actually tells you that how to take both the things together. If both the things are not present, then it is false. Even if one thing is absent, it will be false, because it is just opposite to that of or. So now here, fish live in water and deer live in water, it will be false. Fish live on land, deer live on land, this will be also be false. And fish live on land and deer live in water, this is also false. It means only one thing is a statement is true, that is fish live in water and deer live on land. So this is a statement which is true. Okay. So accordingly, it will pick up the statement whatsoever is true, and syntax is being given over here itself. Okay, and functions also we apply sometimes using the logical things, right? So and function is also there when we apply it using the, and I think you know it very well that how we can use this and function also. So if you want to learn further, so we can use it over here as such. So write the numerical values 2 and 3 and 150 in A2, A3 and B2, B3 respectively, and fix up this logical formula and see how it results in. Do it, do it. Raise your hands as you do it. Excellent, Dhruv. Anmol. Excellent. Vishrat, Niyati, Abhipray, Manvir, Anmol, Dhruv, Parth, Hardik. Good, 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 good. So sometimes it can be used, if an and can also be used in some of the, you can say some of the functions. Okay. So these are the things sometimes when it is nested inside one another. So you can use and inside of if. So this is called nested function call. For example, if and means if these both the things, then 500 or 1000 means if this is true, then 500 or 1000. Getting? So this can be nested, one function can be nested in other. Okay. You can use this also again, right? With this and I'm happy and I'm sad. You can use this as such. These all things are for the understanding purpose, right? So and functions it takes any number of parameters and returns true if all the parameters are evaluated as true. Otherwise, even if one is wrong, then it will be entirely be wrong. So you can just put commas and you can keep on telling the parameters. But here one thing is there, even if one is incorrect, the entire thing will be wrong. In OR function, it is opposite. Even if one is correct, it is okay. Other may be wrong or right, hardly matters. Okay, so OR function is not function is just opposite of that of OR. Okay. So OR function also can take any parameters. So return is true if any of the parameters, any, in that all of the parameters evaluated to be true. Here any of the parameters, if it is evaluated to be true, then it will be okay. Otherwise, even if one function is not correct, then it will be false. Not takes only only one parameter and returns the opposite of the value of the parameter, because it cannot go beyond that. So whenever we are using not, then we have to say any particular value, and then it will return as a false if it is true and true if it is false. So it is just opposite. Okay, so but it happens only with one parameters. Okay, these are the complex nested functions, if and. So you can just take a screenshot of this and submit it as an assignment after practicing some things on in these cells, whether it is coming or not. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So these functions you have to go on with. After doing this, you will be able to. So this is another one of the very good logical function which is helpful in our Excel, and it is used means very it is one of the very useful function. So we can have a cell count which are blank or so. This can be. So we'll tell you about this in the next class further, right? So this function, this I hope you have taken the screenshot, and somebody can post it on the group also, so that other people can also see and view and do the things accordingly. Okay, fine. I hope this is sufficient for the day. Okay. Yes, guys. So let me finish off by taking the attendance. Yeah, Abhipray Singh, Akhil, Aman, Anmol Vasan, Atishi,
Present, sir.
Ayush, Niyati, Dhruv, Dev, Divi, Divi Makkad, Divyansh, Gurkirat
Present,
Singh,
sir.
Hardik Singhal, Ritvik, Karthik, Manan, Manveer, Nandini, Urja, Parth, Pranav,
Present,
Pooja,
sir.
Rashi, Ritvik Mehra, Rohit Rakesh, Bhatia, Saksham Agarwal, Samarth,
Present, sir.
Sarthak Jain, Satyam, Siddhant,
Yes, sir.
Tanuj Gupta, Varad Sharma, Vishrat Jain. Okay, guys, see you and rock the weekend, but keep yourself safe. Okay, take care. Bye bye. See you.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, bye bye.